You can pick out there were flashes and moments in the game where you thought, oh, this is the Chelsea side that we've been looking and thinking we might see eventually, but it just never really comes to fruition, does it? They can't put it away with all the efforts and creativity they sort of have, but it's very lacklustre at the end of the day. Yeah,
it was the Harlem Globetrotters playing each other. It was just, it could have been 8-3.
Well, it could have been, yeah.
You know, and I found this strange. Why would you take Thiago, Silva and Koulibaly to Old Trafford and put them on the bench? Now, if you're going down the road of kids, and which I don't agree with, by the way, at all, you're, as a manager, and Frank's duty as a manager of the football club, even in this short period of time, is to pick Chelsea's best 11. Just go and try and get results. Do you know the idea of look at the kids for next season? Whoever the manager, when it looks like being Poch will be, he has all pre-season to look at his players, his younger element, and go, they're the ones in and out of the team. These are the ones I might use at times. Not Premier League matches. I don't agree with that. I think it's a bad idea.
It is odd, isn't it? Because Frank Lampard's come in and, listen, they were already in a dire situation just in terms of Chelsea's season. But he's just consistently experimented. That's what it feels like. Which,
exactly.
In a way, Graham Potter was doing as well. Potter could never find his best 11. And maybe that's because they just have this abundance of players and it's trying to keep everybody happy. But like you say, when you're going down the route of bringing in the youngsters, which, you know, most of the time we'd applaud because we love to see.
The boy Hall done well, you know.
But it does seem a little bit odd that you wouldn't just, I don't know, try and find a consistent 11 and just work on that.
Try and win football matches. Pick the players that you think are necessary for that particular game. Chelsea are in a mess, and we know that. But the mess has just continued. It's not improved. Chelsea was still in the Champions League when Frank got the job. And, OK, so they lost to Real Madrid, home and away. Didn't show too much in them 2 games for me. I just think it's just continued that road of, well, it's all okay. There's, you know, there are things wrong, but we'll sort it out and a new manager will come in, and Frank's just taking it along on this journey towards the end of the season. I thought it was an opportunity for Frank to go, right, I can get results with this team. Okay, I'm going to pick my best side. I'm going to get results for the club and me. He has to think about him as a coach and how he's going to be looked upon, you know, afterwards. Because people in the game, I can say to you, Nat, I talk to loads of people in football all the time. None of us are all in the same, we're all in agreement with, why would Frank, you know, pick teams that could easily lose games more lightly? Because that's what he's done.
In a very small sentence, has this spell for Frank tarnished him?
Yeah, I just think it's added to the problems of before. And he's a smart man. He really is. But boy, there's been some daft stuff that's happened at Chelsea. And Frank has to take responsibility as well. And I'm trying to be as kind as I can, but it's been an absolute disaster. It's been a pig ears of a management period for him.